downtown Cleveland, Ohio, the home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win. Changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Shumpert comes in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Taking a look at the Jazz. Freak in at the 3. Favors is out there with Booker. Then it's Shelvin Mack. And it's Hood in at the shooting guard position.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max, vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Oh my God. Talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Irving attacking. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
Arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. There's a good screen. There's Freak. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
And good on the basket. Book it.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving, really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Shumpert's running, dishes it to Frye. It's a pick by Love. Outside Shumpert. From downtown, Derek Favors with the rebound.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Count the bucket.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And so it's Cleveland with it, trailing by 4. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, Greg, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are, a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
Hood dishes to Freak. Clock at 6. Takes it from 10. Here's Booker. And the rejection by Love. Here's Dellavedova. 8 points his last outing. Feeds it to Love. And another miss by Cleveland. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz lead by 4. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected. Again, just another part of the maturation. Substitution here for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Love comes in for Richard Jefferson. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Derek Favors checked in for Trevor Booker. Freak comes in for Gordon Hayward. Rodney Hood's checked in for Burks. And Max subbed in for Burke. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Frye in at the center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Freak with it, now guarded by Shumpert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Freak. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
The feed now to Hood. Favors with a screen on LeBron. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq, Robinson did it for Tim Duncan, and that's really what great players do.
To the paint, he's looking for James and finds him, and he gets it to go.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Over to the left wing. Hood, the pass to Freak. He kicks it to Favors. Pass to Freak. Shoots from 14, and that one's good. Freak's got his second bucket. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Irving. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
For Cleveland, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Well, you really have to admire and like the way that he's taking it to the defense right now.
Jazz leading by 7.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Mack. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Freak. Shoots. That'll do it for the first half. Utah out in front, up by 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Excellent.
Channing Fries checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. So on the floor for Utah. Down low, it's Hayward and Favors. Hood out there with Trey Burke. And it's Freak in at the 3 slot.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Dellavedova, that's good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. A lot of NBA teams have been outright buying developmental league teams. I mean, the Jazz did that last season. They purchased the Idaho Stampede last March, and we see more and more of that happening. One-on-one affiliations between D-League teams and NBA teams. Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. And a switcher also for Utah. Shelvin Max checked in for Burke. Well, last year the Jazz acquired the Stampede from the D-League. It makes sense. They'll have a designated place now to develop all their young talent.
And Kevin, it's really a key for the Jazz to have those extra minutes available for all those young talents to get an opportunity to get confidence, but also to learn your system. I think more and more NBA teams will follow this route of buying D-League teams.
Smith outside. They set the pick. Pass to Fry. He dishes it to Shumpert. Smith outside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really, all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
And it's Freak missing.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Can't get it to fall. Jazz shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. 19 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Hayward. 6 points for him. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson.